there, welcome back to my channel. I am very excited to be with you guys today for a new video. This video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be creating this look right here with you guys as I talk to you guys a little bit more about myself, a little bit more about this channel and who I am. So this is just a little bit different, a get to know me video while I create this look. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope that I can get to know you guys a little bit more as you guys subscribe to my channel. If you guys have any questions for me, make sure you put them on the description box below. To start off, I already did my foundation, my eyebrows, and my concealer under my eyes, the most basic things. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm not gonna mention any products on this video as I speak. I'm just gonna talk to you a little bit about myself, and I will be linking all the products on the description box below. Okay, so I did want to start my YouTube video 2 years ago. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with that because I think maybe about 3 years ago I fell in love with makeup. Didn't really know anything about makeup. The only thing I knew was that I was looking for a new foundation. Back then I used to wear Clinique. I didn't use a primer, I didn't use powder, anything like that. It was just foundation. So I decided to go to Sephora and look for something different. And I went to Sephora and the lady started asking me what products I used, and I wasn't familiar with any of those products. So it was then that I decided to go on YouTube and start researching primers, things that would make my foundation last a little bit longer. Just by watching a lot of YouTube videos, I really got interested on products, on makeup. And so I started doing a lot of research, started shopping a lot more for products. I've always been a person that likes to speak on camera. I am a talker, so I started thinking to myself, well, what if I, did a YouTube video and talked on camera about the products that I am starting to use. I was very afraid to even start the YouTube channel. I didn't have any equipment ready, didn't really know much about products, so I decided and I committed to getting samples at Sephora, learning about products, and getting myself ready to start this channel that I have today. And so I started doing a little bit of research of how to start my channel. I was still very afraid, and then I met up with this girl on Facebook. I became friends with her. She's a mom, an entrepreneur, and she encouraged me. I started reading one of her books and she encouraged me to start my YouTube channel. So I started buying the equipment. The first camera I bought was what was it? I don't even remember the name of the camera that I bought, but it was very expensive. This was Christmas of last year that I bought this camera. And I started practicing with it, filming videos just for practice, and I found it very hard to use the camera because it was so big and it was like really hard to focus on my face. So I went back, I returned the camera, and then I started doing a little bit more of research on what camera to buy. Came across another friend who started giving me advice on cameras, and I decided to purchase this camera, which is a Sony. And so little by little I started buying my equipment. I bought the ring light, and then I got myself a table. My house is really small, so I put so many excuses not to start my YouTube channel, even though it was something that I was very excited and passionate about. I was very afraid. So finally, I think maybe 2 months ago, I finally decided to start my channel. whether it was with good equipment, you know, whether my house was big or small. I just needed to get started. And so here I am today, guys. You know, I want to talk to you a little bit about myself. You know, like I said, I am very good at talking to people. I'm very good at about being on camera. You know, on my Facebook page, if you guys follow me on my Facebook, you guys are gonna find a lot of live videos. And I've always been a very outgoing person. You know, not that I'm not afraid to do things, because obviously I was afraid to start this channel. You know, but I am like kind of like a perfectionist, to where, you know, I have to have everything ready. If things don't go my way, I get really upset. I'm that type of perfectionist that I'm really hard on myself sometimes. And so I'm 27 years old. My birthday was in September. I have 2 children. My daughter is 8.5 and my son is 3.5. I am married. I've been married for 5 years now in August. And you know, I just really like enjoy my family. One of my dreams is to be able to work from home, be with my kids, spend time with my kids, you know, be able to create my own schedule. And so I have a lot of plans, a lot of things that I'm working on right now. But I'm trying to hopefully work on things every single day that get me closer to that goal. And you know, I do have my full-time job. I am a certified medical assistant. Let me look for that brush. So I am a certified medical assistant. I work in the medical field. I've been working in the medical field for 5 years. This is barely my second job. You know, I grew up in a Christian home. I am a pastor's kid. I do a lot of work for church. And I currently have another business. It's a Herbalife business that I've been running for a few years. You know, I'm really into just nutrition, fitness, makeup, fashion. I can say that those are like my most exciting, passionate hobbies that I do. You know, I just like fell in love with makeup. I fell in love with myself more than anything. You know, a few years ago, I used to be very, very depressed when I had my daughter. I used to be a person that wasn't really confident about herself, you know, and you know, throughout these past maybe 5-6 years, I have really like learned to just fall in love with myself, fall in love with the process, you know, try to like improve myself every single day. So that's what I'm working on every single day, is just, you know, being a better person. I like to do a lot of personal development. You know, these past years I've really learned that, you know, that it's not exceptional for me to, that it's not okay for me to spend my time or waste my time doing things that aren't productive for myself. You know, so I like to read. You know, I'm a very, very spiritual person. You know, I'm a Christian, and, you know, truly believe that one of my main purposes is to inspire people to become better, you know, to like be able to talk to people about God. And of course, I always respect people's opinion, people's own religion and everything, you know, but I'm very, very just open to talking about God. I'm gonna be using this NYX, and honestly, I don't know what else to say about myself. We have one dog. Let me focus right here while I'm doing this. And so something else that I wanted to share with you guys was that, you know, I also have a blog post that I put a lot of stuff on there. You know, I do, like I said, I do live videos on my Facebook page every single week. I do a Spanish and an English video, and then I do a blog post for people who can't watch the video and prefer to read it. So I am going to be putting all of my information on the description box so you guys can follow me. You know, if you guys don't follow me on social media, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on social media. I think that my best like my most favorite social media platform is Snapchat. So you guys are gonna find a lot of stuff on my Snapchat if you guys follow me on there. And so yeah, just make sure you guys follow me on there so you guys can check it out. You know, I think it's also another way to get to know each other, you know, more than anything, and just like be able to interact on there. So I started doing my blogs a few weeks ago, but then I stopped. But then I decided, I'm also like, I love to write, so you know, just like writing everything down for my blog post just gives me like a sense of relief, you know, because sometimes you have like all these ideas in your head, everything that you want to do and things like that, and it can be a little bit overwhelming, you know. But like if you write them down, it's easier to get them out of your head, you know. And so I'm a very, very like testimonial person. I like to talk a lot about like life experience, what I go through, you know. And just because I feel like sometimes you go through like a difficult moment, to be able to inspire someone or be able to help a person that is going through like a similar situation. And so like I really apologize if my English isn't perfect, but like I said, my Spanish is like my first language, so sometimes I kind of forget my words in English. And hopefully whenever I have like at least this channel under control and situated, I can maybe start recording in Spanish. But as for now, I can only handle one YouTube channel. So I bought this beautiful, beautiful package at Walgreens. It's a lash book, so there's 4 sets of eyelashes. There's 4 sets of eyelashes, and it's just so beautiful. It was only $10. Can you guys believe that? It came with a little brush. I don't know. Oh, I found it. So it came, not a brush, one of these little utensils that helps you like put on the eyebrows a lot easier. So we're going to be putting these Ardell lashes, and these are in the number 120. So they're not very dramatic, they're just very dark. There's some more dramatic ones in there. I wasn't gonna put on eyelashes today, but this look is so beautiful that it needs some fake eyelashes in there. I don't know if I really like this little thing. There we go. These lashes are so beautiful. So I'm gonna put some black eyeliner on here. ¿Puedes pasarme, amor? Pásale, por favor. So like I was saying, I completely lost my train of thought because my camera didn't have any more space. But like I was saying is that we're getting ready for Thanksgiving because my husband's family is going to be coming for Thanksgiving. So we're going to be fixing up the house, decorating, all that good stuff for the holidays. So I am just super excited for that. Because I love the holidays. I love family time. Really hard to see with these big old lashes. So I am done with my face. I'm gonna go ahead and go do my hair real quick. That way I don't have you guys on camera for such a long time. And I will be back with you guys with the final look. So this completes today's look. I know this video was a little bit different, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about myself so you guys can get to know me. If you guys have any questions, don't forget to comment on the description box below. And maybe we can do a Q&A video. But thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you next time. Bye guys.